विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Prahlada Daine, Daine, Hiranyakakshipurvakshaha, Hiranyakshipurvakshaha, Silatankhanakhalaye, Silatankhanakhalaye, Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha, To Narsimha Parato Narsimha, Yato Yami Tato Narsimha, Yato Yami Tato Narsimha, Bahir Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha, Hare Narsimha, Hridaye Narsimha, Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prabhade, Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prabhade, Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakha, Adbhuta Sringam, Dalita Hiranyakakshipu, Tanu Bringa Kesavadrita, Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jaya Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. वकर कमलवरेनाखा अद्भुत श्रृंगार दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद श्रीला प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य भक्ति पाद की जय। जय 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 हरे कृष्णा। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी
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 जय गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन
Jasodanandana Bhagajanarandana
Yamunatira Vanachari
Munatira Vanachari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Jaya Radha Kunj Bihari Radhe
Jaya Radha Kunj Bihari Radhe
Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Mai Subhadra Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Mai Subhadra Jaya Srinath Ji Jaya Balagopal Jaya Srinath Ji Jaya Giri Govardhan
Srinath Ji Jaya Balagopal Jaya Srinath Ji Jaya Giri Govardhan
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura
Om Sankirtan ki
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vanchakalpatarubhascha kripa sindhuvaiva cha patitanang pavanebhyo Vaishnave namo namo. Today we are going to discuss about the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So at first we'll recite the invocation prayers. You can continue with me. Hare Krishna. Om Jnanatimiranyasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chaskaran Militang Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeyaham Sri Guru Sri Tapadakamalang Sri Guru Vaishnavangsha Shri Rupang Shagrajatang Sahagana Raghunatani Tang Tang Sajivam Sadhuitang Savadutang Parijana Saitang Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanitang Sa Krishna Karna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhuvaiva cha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo 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 Dangadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Panchatattva Krishna Bhakta Hare Krishna. So today we are going to discuss about the teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So far we have here in the temple our Adisham Prabhu, me and Ajay Prabhu has discussed about bhaktis and other things, but I think this topic we yet to touch up. That's why today we are going to discuss about this. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is one of the Lord Krishna's incarnation, whether we know it or not. Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu has worshipped and prayed to Lord to be incarnated in the Kali Yuga. And this incarnation is different from the other incarnations because in this incarnation Lord Krishna has expressed himself with the motive of Radharani, and he demonstrated how to practice Krishna consciousness. So that's why, and it's not that far. Only 500 years ago, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared in this universe on February 16th, 1486. February 14th. 1486. So it is almost 500 plus years ago, not that far. And he was born in the family of Brahman called Jagannath Mishra and Sochi Devi, and they are pious and they are renowned in that region, in Nodia, Mayapur, West Bengal. So where the headquarters of ISKCON is located. We all, I think, know about this, and that place is really, if you can have a chance to visit Mayapur, you can feel the difference this is a different thing. I have been there for I think 3 times, and I always long for if I can go over there again. So there, I'll not now. I'll go over the blessings Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has offered for us, has left for us. These are 8 slokas, 8 mantras, which is called the Sikastakams. And in the pastime of Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, there are lots of miraculous pastimes, activities. There are a lot of those, but I think we don't have that much time. But I want to mention one of those. Once he was a kid of 4 or 5 years of old, two thieves were there at their house to to steal him and to steal his ornaments. He was wearing the golden type of ornaments, and they stole him, and they were roaming around. They wanted to run away, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as himself is the God, Lord himself. So what he did, he made the thieves put them in the illusion. So what they did, they roam around 2 or 3 miles, then they came to the same house, like Mahaprabhu's house, and they lived here. They thought that this is the place Mahaprabhu will not know, but they also couldn't steal his ornaments as well. So this is one of the miraculous pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There are one more I want to mention. One day, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with all his associates and all the devotees, was having kirtan in the house of Srivas Thakur in Srivashangan. Srivashangan also I visited. It's a nice place. So there at the midnight, so somehow Srivas Thakur's smallest, youngest boy left his body. So then, but Srivas Thakur used to know it, but he didn't mention, mention it in the kirtan team. So Mahaprabhu couldn't know it, should not know it actually. But then his wife was crying inside. But somehow, Sriman Mahaprabhu is the Lord himself, so he knows what is happening inside. So he went there and he took the boy in his lap, and the boy was already dead, he already left his body. But when Mahaprabhu touched him, he get awakened again, he survived and he got his life back again. Actually not life, I would say. The soul which has left the body, it came back to that body again. And so then the Mataji of Srivas Prabhu, Srivas Thakur, was like, oh my boy, why you have left me? I was lamenting, so how I live without you. Then the boy was replying like this, who are you? Actually, I don't know you. Then his mother was so upset. Why don't you know me? He said, I'm not the body. I'm the soul. Then there was actually long discussion. So the summary is like that. He expressed what the soul is, as we know. Then they are not regretting. Then he left the body again. So this is how it is. When we leave our body, our parents or our brothers, sisters, acquaintances will regret for us. But actually there is nothing to regret. We are just leaving our body, we will take another body if we are not liberated. So now I will go through the Sikastakams, because There are lots of pastimes, but we don't have that much time to share right now. The first text of the ISKCON: Cheta darpana marjanam bhava mahadabagni nirvapanam Shreya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidya bodhu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam punnamrita vasadanam Sarvadma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The translation: Glory to the Lord Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditioned life, of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtana movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of benediction moon. It is the life of all the transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us fully taste the nectar of which we are always anxious. So, in this text, the first three words are very significant. Cheta darpana marjanam. So, our heart is considered, like Prabhupada explained like this, it's a camera. Like it always takes the pictures. So what happens? Like when it started, there is no history of this. So we have so many pictures in front of us. So what happened? Our consciousness is now covered with the infinite number of pictures. So we don't know who we are. So that's why, and also it is also compared with mirror. If a mirror, we can see ourselves in front of the mirror, right? But if a mirror gets covered with the dust, then we will not be able to see us, right? So our heart is like that. Now it has been polluted by dust. So how do we do if our mirrors get polluted by dust or get covered by dust? We cleanse it up, right? So this is what the thing we need to do. We need to cleanse our heart. Cheta darpana marjanam. Marjanam means to clean up, and cheta darpan, like our mind as a mirror. And there is other things like bhava mahadabagni nirvapanam. So it is meant by like we are in a ocean of fires. So, and every day we are getting ourselves burned by this fire of the samsara. This is called in Bhagavad Gita dukkhalayam shashvatam. So to get rid of this ocean, we need to do something. So what we need to do in the subsequent verses, we will see that. Text 2. Namnam kari bahuda nija sarva shakti statarpita niyamita smarane na kala etadashri tabakipa bhagavan mamapi durdaiva hidrisa mihajane nanuragaha. Translation: O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction of living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna, Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all of your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. So I can see myself in this text. I have no attraction for the holy name. Even it is the benediction from Lord, but I am not attracted. But like every one of us should be. So what it is said here, like Lord has provided everything in His name. So if we can, and there is no hard and fast rule. Wherever we are, whenever we have time, wherever we are, whichever place we are, we can chant the holy name, right? Like we have some rituals for having the japa mala, the chanting bead, which need to be purified or something like that, having bath or something like that. But anywhere, even in the washroom, we can chant holy name. Not with the chanting beads, but we can chant by ourselves, right? So there is no hard and fast rule. Anytime we want, we can. So it's so easy, so easy. Like it is mentioned in the scriptures that the Kali Yuga, in the other eras, other yugas like Sattva, Treta, and Dwapara yugas, we had to they had to do a lot of activities like yoga. Then they need to go to the forest for the tapasya, austerities, and this kind of hard type of things. But in Kali Yuga, it's full of sins, but there is only one benefit, one advantage there is, and this is the holy name. It's so simple, so easy, but with a lot of advantages. But yeah, we are so fallen. Like I am so fallen that even I am not attracted to this. So this is how it is mentioned in the text too, and it's true, right? It's so true, right? Even we are doing a lot of hardship to maintain our livelihood. Even something is not needed, even we are doing more, right? Whatever we are required, we are doing more. Like we are saving our money in our bank accounts. Like me too, like try to save, but we don't need to. Because when we will die, it will not go with us, right? But the thing that will go with us, this is the holy name only, and it's so easy. So text 3, Trinadapi sanichena tararabe sahisnana amanina manodayana kirtaniya sadahari. Translation: one should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. So I personally like this sloka. It's very, very significant. Those who want to progress in their devotional life is very, very important. This is, and sometimes I like even Adishambhu was kidding with me the other day. Like, okay, philosophy, okay, you can talk with him. As I say that the philosophy, the Vedic philosophy, like Vaishnavism, the Gauriya Vaishnava philosophy is the best philosophy ever. I always like to mention it, and this is one of the reasons. Like we have our friends and acquaintances around us, right? Like and co-workers, like what kind of people we like. So if you consider thinking about 10 of your acquaintances around you, co-workers or friends or whatever, whoever it is, he is. What kind of people you like? Who is so humble, right? Who is so humble, not rude. We don't like the rude people, right? And also who is so humble, who is helpful, and who always offer like honor to others, right? So that's why, like in our country, like even in India, I think, like the rickshaw pullers, they are so poor, right? But the young guys, so they want to dominate them. They want to cheat them, or sometimes they want to beat them as well, right? Because they are poor. In Bangladesh also I have seen, okay, the rickshaw pullers, they are very poor and innocent. Some people just get angry with them and try to show their strength. But here the teaching is that Tina Dupi Sanichena. Like we need to be so humble, like a straw in the street, the little grass. Yeah, the grass. We can like. I've just when we are transferring the stuffs. We are walking over the grasses, right? They never refuse or they never refute. So they are so humble. So it's a like it's a kind of like example. So we need to be humble like this. Even someone do something wrong with her, we should be very careful reacting, like because I want to connect this with, a few weeks ago I was looking for few YouTube videos. In India, there is a business called meditation type of business. They have I forgot the name. It's past life regression. Okay, PLR, past life regression. Like what they do, like if you have any problem in your day-to-day life, like problem with the relationships, say someone has problem with his mother, and or with his like family members, like wife or something like that, or there are some like clients, he got his third wife, like, but every one of them got separated, like it's not matching for him somehow. So he went to them, and like he want to check what happened, like is there any relation for this incidents with his past life. So what they do, they offer some courses, like different type of 40 days or something like that. They test first. At first, they test the mental ability of that person, if he or she can, absorb the shock of experiencing the past life. Then, if he pass, then they will go for different type of procedures. I also don't know, meditation type of procedures. Then they can see the past life activities. So you see in Bhagavad Gita it is clearly mentioned about the rebirth, right? I am planning for a different session for it. I am preparing for this, then we'll have the session. Like in short, so what they I've seen some outcomes of them. So what they mentioned that, okay, that person had something wrong. He did something wrong in his past life with his wife. That's why he is getting it back here in this life. And that the lady who was talking, she and her daughter, in the past life, like in I think 300 years ago, what she mentioned, I'm just quoting it out. And that girl was her daughter was mother of her. So they've just reciprocated, and now she's not, like her daughter is not listening to her. So that's why she checked herself with the regression. Then even her daughter was I think 9 or 10 years old, and she was experienced the same thing. Like she has also experienced like what happened in the past life. After that, she also the young kid, she also got changed. Like she also, okay, in my past life I was your mother, so and I did the same with you. That's why, okay, you did something wrong with you. That's why I'm doing. So then they have changed their behaviors. So, like it's a business. You see, they are not devotees. They are not devotees. They are not following the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita, but it's somehow getting matched with the Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned like we are not our body, soul, and we have the rebirth, reincarnations. So, but here I want to connect it differently. So the reactions. Somehow I something did with my mother in the past life, and now I am his son, I am her son, and doing something wrong with her. I'm not listening to her or something like that. So that's why what they decided, okay, so it is happening because I have did something wrong. So I have to experience the reaction. So that's the wrong happening with me. So it's mandatory. If I don't enjoy it now, it's not enjoying, I think. Hare Krishna. If I don't experience it now, I have to experience it in the later birth, upcoming births. So it's better to experience it now. Even it is bitter for me, I should experience it now. So that's why So what is the best way? So best way is not to react. So here I want to connect, like why Mahaprabhu told us not to react, like to be like grasses. They don't react, right? So if we don't react, then we'll not be having the reactions, and it's good for our like bhakti. Then because if we react, then we'll have to come back again for the re-reaction, you know. So then okay, then the next things, we need to be more tolerant than a tree. So for tree, if we like, here it is not happening actually, but we see in our countries, right? Even if we pass by a tree, we just take some leaves from the tree, right? Unnecessarily. So but trees never react. They don't reply. They just tolerate it. So we need to tolerate we need to tolerate whatever bad is like happening with us. Then devoid of all sense of false prestige. And this is another important thing. So false ego, is the most harmful thing happens with it, right? So whenever you want to do something, like or react, want to what can I say? Like if we want to do some activities with someone, always it comes with us. Okay, why he has reacted like this? Why he has told me like this? So so we always get ourselves engaged with the false ego, right? And we always know that the false ego is not good. Okay.
Talking about the false prestige, is it also like related to like fame and name in the society like that?
Yeah. In broader categories, yes. Yes.
It's okay.
Yes, in broader categories, yes. Like the political leaders and they are always, even the celebrities, they always run after their name and fame, and they invest a lot of money. They market themselves. So, and also this is a broader perspective what you are talking about. This is also, but here it is mentioned like this in ourselves. Like we always feel the ego, you know. That's why we don't want to take Lord Himself as a God. This is the false ego. In the second chapter, 7th text of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned that Karpanna dasa upahata sababha pasamitam dhamma samurachataha yasraya sannichitam bhuhitan me sishastyaham sadhumam tuam prapannam. So here Arjuna has surrendered to Lord Krishna in that text 2:7. Like he told, like, Krishna, like due to the like false ego, I could not recognize you. Like I could not recognize what you used to say, and that's why I was refusing your instructions. But now I come to know that the real truth. So I am surrendering to you. So that's the false ego. That is why Arjuna was refuting like with Krishna to go for the war, fighting. And then, so in that case, like if we have humble state of mind, thinking also lower than the straw in the street, and more tolerant than a tree, then we'll qualify. And if we don't have the false prestige, these 4 things, then we will qualify for chanting the holy name constantly. Like otherwise we can, but it would not be constant. This is what is happening with us right now. We are not strict, we are not determined, because we are having these flaws with us. We are not that tolerant, we are not that humble, So, so for the progression or advancement of the devotional life, we need to follow the instructions, especially the third text. This text is very significant. I have to, like from my perspective, it's very significant actually, because it goes with me. Like I have these flaws, so always struggle with this. So So hopefully one day, if all the Vaishnavas and you offer pray for me, then bless me, then I can recover from this. Okay, text 4. Na dhanang na janang na sundaring kapitang jagadisa kamaye mama janmane janmanesware bhavatad bhakti rahita kitaye. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth. I have no desire to accumulate wealth. Not do I desire beautiful women, not do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. So this should be our desire. This should be our desire, like how we should expect or wish something. We should not desire for accumulating too much wealth. It is not like that we will stay at home and will not do our livelihood. We will do our livelihood, but whatever we need, that's it, not more. Then, not do I desire beautiful women, and not do I want number of followers. Like as we are talking about the celebrities and political leaders, they always long for more number of followers. So what they do, they want to cheat people, try to somehow delude people so that they can follow. They will have some flowery words. Okay, I will if I get into power, then I will do this, I will do that. Right?
Even lots of area I have seen this.
Yeah.
That with the flowery words, like those who are beginning devotion at the basic level, they just skip like their flowery work and they just make them devoid of.
Okay, yeah. There are some gurus, or there are some religious person as well who are doing like this. Yeah, this is true. So we should not wish for those. Then, what should be our prayers? I only want your causeless devotional service, birth after birth. Text 5. Oye nanda jatanaja kinkaram patitang mam visame bhavam budang kripaya tava padapankaja sthita dhuli shadeshana vichintaya. Translation. O son of Maharaj Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. So this is a prayer as well. So it is Krishna is mentioned here, Maharaj Nanda, son of Maharaj Nanda, and I am why Mahaprabhu has mentioned it like that, so that some people argue that whether this Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, is same as the Krishna Gulak Vrindavan. So that's why Mahaprabhu has mentioned here, the son of Maharaj Nanda. I am your eternal servitor. This should be our mood. Like, I am your eternal servitor. I am your servant for for long, from the beginning of life. We don't know when we started, and like eternally. In one word, I am your servant eternally. Yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me one of the atoms on your lotus feet. So this should be our prayers. We should always long for, so that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna himself, give me an opportunity, bless us, so that we can be one atom of the lotus feet of Lord in the Gulak Vrindavan. So this should be our goal of life. Then if we can fix our goal like this, then eventually we can act accordingly, and we can achieve this. Nanam galadosudharaya vadanam gadgadaya gira Pulakar vapakadha tava grahane bhavishyati. Translation: O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with the tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? This is very significant. Like, it is actually, we are going from the beginning. Actually, the Astakams are set like this. Mahaprabhu has said like this. We are actually going upward. Yeah, right. It started from Chaitadharpana Marjanam, then it's, we are going, we are advancing. This is more advanced stage. Like, when will this kind of situation arise? Then, when we will chant the holy name and our tears, our eyes will be filled with tears. It's a kind of Prama Bhakti stage. So, for me, I can say it's a far away, it's a dream for me still. I don't know. I'm so fallen. So this is how we should long for at least. At least if we put our goal, set our target over there, then we can gradually, achieve it. When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on the end of the recitation of your name? So, we need to feel it. Like, we will chant or do Sankirtana, then what will happen? Our tears, our eyes will be filled with tears, and the hairs of our body should stand. Our voices, our throat should choke up. Yeah. So it's like we can think about a child who cries for mother. Like, he or she got hungry and crying for mother. So what she does, she cries, she has tears, and our voices got choked up. So this is the state. Like, Krishna is our father, and we are crying for our father. This is the state. Prabhupada advised like this. We need to cry in front of. If we can cry, we don't need to cry in front of people or someone like that. If we can cry, we should cry actually in front of the deities. If we can cry, then that we are advancing, right? If we cannot cry, then actually this is a litmus test. Like, say we are doing bhakti for a long time, let's say 5 years or 7 odd years, but if someone goes in front of the stands in front of the deity and cannot cry, then it's a litmus test. Like, okay, I'm not advanced still, right, Prabhu? So chanting or having kirtan or something, these things, overall sankirtan, or chanting the holy name, it should be like this, like the kids cry for their mother. Text 7. Gaitam nimesena chaksusa prabhusaitam sunaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahaname. O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrent of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. So bit more advanced. So we need to feel like this. Like, what happens? Like, if a son, like, say, what happens? Like, if a mother somehow lose his or her kid, say somehow got lost, for a while, how she will feel? She will be feeling like, okay, I've lost everything. Nothing in this world is left, right? Say for 10 minutes. I've seen, actually last October we visited Ottawa. We have a devotional family over there, devotee family over there. So what happened? So she and Dibba and that Mataji were into the food basic, I think. So Mataji was telling me, I was in the car, and Prabhu, please look after my kid. I said, you don't need to mention, I'm here, I'll take care of him, right? And also, just, she worked for a while, then came back. Prabhu, someone may, because I have, I turned off my engine, so what I did, that time it was bit hot. So what I did, like, I, put down my windows so that, air can come in. Just think about it. It was like, few inches, like this amount of space was there. I just opened this, this much of a space. And how one can, I was here, and how one can, steal her kid like this, with this much space. Still, she was so worried, Prabhu, someone can, steal him from that side of the window. I said, how? It's not only this much space is there. Like, how we can? I am here. I am not sleeping. Still, like, she was so worried. Yeah, and when she came back, she was just she and like Dibba, and she was there, and she was just running. Just her first attempt was to check whether her kid is here or not. I was so like. You see, so much attachment. So we need to have that kind of attachment with Lord. This is the ultimate perfection. Otherwise, this is the ultimate. Whether in this life or not, whether if we can achieve this stage in this life or not, ultimately we have to achieve that. Like that kind of attraction should be there. Okay, text 8. Asli sabha padaratam pinastu mamadarshana maramahata karatuva yata tathava bidadatu lambatu mat pananatastu sebana paraha. Translation. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embraces or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything. For he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. This is again last stage. Like this is the stage of the Rasho actually. How Radharani feels about Krishna. So even it is like mentioned there, like how roughly he handles, it doesn't matter. So if we match with our lifestyle, like sometimes we feel that okay, Krishna is not looking after me. Yeah. Why I am in distress, right? Sometimes
5 years I'm not getting anything.
Yeah. And we are seeing that non-devotees are having better life than us. If they are having better jobs, why not me?
They appear more happier for me.
Yeah, it looks like that, but eventually it is not. So yeah, but even some
Fearful conditions in reality.
Yeah, in reality. So, but this is true that sometimes we feel like that. Even practicing Krishna consciousness for a long time, sometimes we feel like this. But not for long, but at once we feel like.
Because we don't have that association.
Yeah.
Continuous association.
Yeah. So even this is from my life. I was like, well, I've seen some people just got after passing out.
Yeah, and they get very high.
Yeah. Then okay, but I think this is a blessing. Actually, this is a big blessing. Maybe if I was so engaged with that I may not be having the opportunity to serve here, right? So I have the association over here. So eventually, this is how it is. So yeah, it is not like that. Okay, if I start chanting, Krishna will give everything materialistic to me, and it's not good as well. Like the tab, kids always long for having the tabs, mobiles and tabs, but it's not good for them. but they enjoy it. So even they don't eat nowadays. The kids don't eat without without the tabs and mobile phones, right? But it's not good. So what parents do, they give it for a while just to help them, just to feed them, then just take it away because it's not good. It's something bad for them. So the materialistic achievements is something like that. Maybe I am expecting, or we are expecting for a better job or better situation, but it may not be good. May not be. Only Krishna knows. Parents know that the tabs are not good for kids, but the kid, they desire for it. They have a good time with the tab. So this is how it is. So here in this text, how roughly Krishna handles us, it doesn't matter. It should be always attached to him, to his lotus feet. This is the ultimate teaching of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Krishna is very blissful to have that incarnation as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he has shown us, because it is Kali Yuga, right? If Mahaprabhu was not there, then we would not know how to do. We already, even Mahaprabhu is there, we already divided. Someone is most of us, whoever in the Hinduism or Sanatanism even, they are they are looking after bad, they are running after bad, what is said in bad, what is told in bad. And bad is something very huge, right? And so many things, and for so many different types of, different level of consciousness of people. But sometimes I have a chat with like our friends, Hindu friends. They also, in bad it is mentioned, where it is mentioned not to eat meat, and where it is mentioned that you have to chant 16 rounds. Why it is mentioned that you have to do like this, whatever you are doing, they are quoting from something from Rig Bad, from Sambad or something like that. But they don't know that Vedic literature is something is so resourceful for all level of consciousness. All level of consciousness. So if you have to get the higher level of consciousness, you need to follow the bhakti, devotional path of life. Otherwise, if we want to follow the karma kanda of the bad, then we will go for we can enjoy the heavenly planets and we will come back again. So it's really tough. So even Mahaprabhu is there. That's why I am saying, not I am actually, the Acharya is saying that, that's why actually Advaita Acharya Thakur did something very significant for us. He prayed to Krishna so that Mahaprabhu incarnates here. So having Mahaprabhu here, we are having the touch of Krishna consciousness, like how to practice it, the practical things. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna has instructed so many things, but Mahaprabhu has displayed, demonstrated practically like how to do this. Krishna told us, in the 18th chapter, 65, Manmana bhava madbhakta madhyajimam namaskara mame vaishyansa shattante pratijane pihasime. So Krishna told us, we need to be his devotees, we need to worship him, we need to do the obeisances, offer the obeisances in front of him. Krishna told, instructed, but Mahaprabhu has, trained us, showed us how to do it. So that's why Mahaprabhu's incarnation is very significant for us. Very significant. If we just think whatever we are doing, it's with the blessing of Mahaprabhu, right? And then Mahaprabhu has the Saragoswamis, his associates, and they have written all the books for us. And then the next acharyas. So that's why we always pray to our acharyas, to the Saragoswamis, so that we have the blessing and we have the ability to accept this knowledge and practice Krishna consciousness, Krishna consciousness in our life. So I think we are running out of time. So I think if we have any question or comment.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. I just have like a couple of questions.
Sure.
I'll be as quick. You mentioned regarding, in the very starting stages being humble. Like you have to be humble, then a blade of grass.
In the third text.
But I just want to know, it's I understand. I may not understand. I shouldn't lie. But sometimes, when we are humble, when we want to be humble, but other persons take advantage of that humbleness.
Okay.
They think that okay, he won't be able to do something. Sometimes people overdo it. Sometimes people, in terms of, things happen.
Yeah.
How a devotee should manage himself.
Okay, it's a good question actually. So, being humble doesn't mean being weak or something like that. So, if you see that, like if we see that someone is trying to cheat us, is trying to taking the advantage of this, we should we should refute or refuse. We should take our stand, but we should be very considerate how far we should go. And a devotee is very intelligent. Should be a very intelligent. He should know like how to react. He should not overreact, because if we do overreact, so it will create if someone tried to cheat. Okay, somehow he got caught. Then we just need to we need to avoid the situation. That's it. We should not like, okay, he cheated me, he wanted to cheat me, okay, I will cheat him again. This is the mood should not be like this. But it is not like, okay, I'm seeing you, say you are cheating me, and I will get cheated. No, it is not told. Okay, so next.
Yeah, sure, Prabhu. You mentioned a very beautiful point regarding, the litmus test you said regarding if someone cries in front of the deities. Is this the automatic feeling, or is this,
Yeah.
If we can more discuss, please.
Okay. Actually, practicing bhakti, there are two major steps. So one is Vaidhi Bhakti and another one is Raganuga Bhakti. It is mentioned in the Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So, the stage in the 6, 7 or 8 text, these are in the form of, in the stage of actually Raganuga Bhakti. That time, Vaidhi Bhakti is something regulative principles, what we are following, like the 4 principles and chanting. By doing this, we will be gradually, advancing to the Raganuga Bhakti. Then that stage is something Raganuga Bhakti. Then, we will be having a good connection with Lord Krishna.
Okay.
So we will be having a good connection. Then we can feel the association of Krishna, and if get separated, we will feel the separation. So this is in the Prema Bhakti stage.
Okay. Because I just wanted to clarify about that. And one last question. Prabhu.
Sure.
You mentioned all the Shishtastakam. Are they like, all the things that you mentioned, these are the stages in which like a devotee feels that, or is this a devotee must do to do like? These are like
something will come naturally. If we start doing the Chatadarpana Marjanam, then we'll be humble. Then gradually it will come automatically. Like if we do the things whatever mentioned beforehand, the first steps, if we do this perfectly, then the next step will come automatically. So for example, if we work for cleansing our heart, cleansing our mind, Chatadarpana Marjanam, then we will be humble. Then when we will be humble and constantly chanting the holy names, then we will go to the Prema Bhakti stage. So this will come one by one automatically, but we need to do the first steps, the steps behind. We should do this accurately and perfectly.
Okay, because I want to know like this like a proper Okay, that's all.
It's nothing something like you'll today we have started chanting holy name.
Yes.
We can feel the separation of Krishna. It's nothing like that. It takes time, and we should be very regulative.
Sure.
You would give good example about that. Like,
Yeah.
When you have a mirror deep down, 1 kilometer below the land, if you start digging the land from today, and after maybe 10 years, 15 years, depends on what depth you have.
Yeah.
Mirror land.
Yeah. Like how much?
Everybody has different concept. For me, let's say my eye is the baddest one. Like for me, it take 25 years to dig in and
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
oh, I'm the soul, I'm the body.
Like how much credit of scenes and everything we
Yeah.
have. So it takes time. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
right
good
now,
thing.
I'm not able to see that you are the part and parcel of Krishna. I'm seeing you as object of
Yeah.
my sense gratification.
Yeah.
For example.
For example.
That's
yeah.
why I'm thinking that I'm good, and so I'm thinking I'm the best, and anybody around me are the lowest than me. That's because of the false ego.
False
I have
ego.
that thing, so I'm telling you. Because
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you like envy like other devotee, you will like gradually fall down from the devotion. So we have to be careful, like not to envy like devotees. With
Oh, this is another broader topic actually. Not to having doing Vaishnava aparadhs. So yeah. So maybe one day we can discuss about this. This is another large broad topic. Yeah. Okay. So Hare Krishna. Thanks. Thank you for the participation. Very well. Yeah, Prabhu, can you please recite the prasad mantra? Yeah.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Mahaprasade Govinde.
Namo Brahmane Vaishnave.
Namo Vamani Vaishnave.
Swalpa Punyam Vatam Rajan.
Salpa Punnam Batan Rajan.
Vishwaso Neva Jayate.
Vishasha Navajayate.
Sharira Avidya Jal.
Sarira Vidyaja.
Jadendriya Tahe Kal.
Jarendriha Tahe Kal.
Jiva Fele Vishay Sagre.
Jibe Fele Vishay Sagre.
Tar Madhye Jihvati.
Tar Madhye Jibhavati.
Lobomoy Sudurmati.
Lobama Sudurmati.
Take Jetha Karina Samsare.
Take Jeta Karin Samsare.
Krishna Bara Doyo Moy.
Smoro Dayamai.
Kori Bare Jihva Jai.
Karibare Jiva Jai.
Swaprasadana Dilo Bhai.
Saprasadana Dilo Bhai.
Seyana Amrita Pao.
Amrita Pav.
Radha Krishna Guna Gao.
Radha Krishna Guna Gao.
Preme Dakho Chaitanya Nitai.
Preme Dako Chaitanya Nitai.
Jai Nimai Jai Nitai.
Jai Nimai Jai Nitai.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Prabhu Nityananda.
Shri Advaita Gadadhara.
Shri Adaita Gadadhara.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda.
Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare.
Mahaprasadam ki jai.
Jai.